Hello and welcome to All About Community. My name is Robert L. Harris and I am your host. I am so delighted to have as my special guest today, Carl Chan. Carl is an outstanding business person right here in the city of Oakland, Alameda County, all over the Bay Area. Welcome, Carl.
You know, Bob, it's an honor to be interviewed by you, and we're so excited because you're one of the community leaders who I respect a lot. So I'm so glad that I'm able to be interviewed by you.
Well, thank you very much. Let's chat for a moment about your background, birthplace, education, etc. Were you born here in the United States?
Well, actually, I'm an immigrant. I was born in Hong Kong. And
it's a great city. I've been there many times.
And at the time, that was the British colony.
Right.
Of course, now it's becoming China, part of China. And as a kid growing up, and I came here to this country, and I went to Oakland Tech.
So did I. Hey, go Bulldogs!
All right. And so we also, we live in on the East Oakland, and people may not remember, but that's the Eastman Mall.
Yes,
it was a mall when I was a kid.
I remember when it was built.
Right, and I was living across the street, from the Eastman Mall on 73rd Avenue, and our family also ran a restaurant inside the Eastman Mall.
Is that right?
Right, and so growing up here. In this country, and like just many family parents, they always wanted you to become a doctor, attorney, and all that, and they were expecting me to become a doctor. But when I went to Oakland Tech and advancing up, and of course went to community college, and planning to go to music.
I went to community colleges. College.
All right, and then of course I also went to Cal State Hayward at the time.
All right.
And I was planning actually was going to go to Berkeley and studying and become a doctor, but there's so many things happened, which changed my whole life, and of course I may have disappointed my family, not becoming a doctor, but I think I'm in a better place and doing what I do.
And they should be very proud of you because you are making a real difference right here in this community. Your career path, what was your first career?
Interesting enough, at that time I was thinking maybe I should become a teacher also. And so I worked for the Oakland Unified School District.
Oh.
And at the time they had this bilingual program. And since I was an immigrant, I thought I might be able to help other immigrant students to learn better. But later on, the program was cut. But again, it's all about budget issue. And that's not the main reason why I left. And I also had a chance exploring out to do something different. And so I going into real estate and working in fact, my office was in San Leandro. And the reason why I was staying in that real estate, career, because I ran into, when I was selling homes, and I ran into this one document. And this document is saying that, but that's a long time ago being reported, and saying that no Chinaman, but also describing the black people as using the N-word, saying that they were not allowed to become a portion of homeowners, but they cannot allow to live there unless they are servants.
Right.
So that really angered me a lot. So I thought, you know what, I need to make changes on this. So I stay in that and making sure that there should be some type of equality providing to all people. So that's the reason why I stay in real estate.
Was this the beginning of your passion for community commitment, for doing things within the community?
I would say yes, but way before that, I have to share with you why. As a kid growing up in Hong Kong, remember it was a colony,
right? And
so at the time, being Hong Kong Chinese, was basically so-called the second-class citizen. Okay, when I came here into this country, my perception is different because, what we have seen as a kid in Hong Kong, everything is perfect in this country. Okay, and so when I came here, one thing that really changed my life was that when I was watching this documentary, and that changed my whole life. And that was the documentary was from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I Have a Dream.
Wow.
So that really changed my perspective and how I want to carry my life. Because one person can make so much changes, not into this country, but into the world. And so with that inspiration, and I thought, something that I also could learn from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And hopefully I can also make some changes in my community, in the city, and hopefully in this world.
Well, you are making a change, you have made a change, and you continue to make a change. You've been known as the mayor of Chinatown. How did that happen?
Well, lucky they didn't call me the troublemaker instead. and actually, it went way, way back because I remember I was being interviewed by this reporter from Oakland Tribune, but that was many, many years ago. I would say at least over 30 years ago. And that I think at the time she was asking me because we had a fundraiser in Chinatown, and her question was about toward this event. But later on, she had some more questions